Hey everyone, it's that time of the year again. The old Celtic festival that marks the end of the harvest and the start of winter. Many call it the Witch's New Year because it's when the veil between the living and the dead grows thin. And when that veil thins, the dead can walk among us.
And now that the veil grows even thinner, that boundary fades, leaving spirits, ancestors, and other unseen forces able to move among us more easily.
But spirits don't wander randomly. They often follow paths, ancient spirit roads or ghost roads, roads we can't always see, but that have always been there. These are paths where the dead travel, seeking guidance, rest, or maybe connection with the living. And for those of us who practice magic, Samhain is one of the few times we can follow them.
So now let's delve a little deeper into the ancient traditions surrounding these spirit paths, sometimes referred to as corpse roads or fairy paths. Since we're talking about Samhain, a Celtic celebration, it's worth exploring the Celtic beliefs. To the Celts, these roads held deep spiritual significance, especially during Samhain. They existed both in the physical and spiritual realms and served as conduits for the soul of the dead.
They were liminal spaces, thresholds between the world of the living and the other world. After a person died, their body was carried along these roads to burial sites, and the spirits, they continued traveling toward the afterlife. Fairy folk travel on them too. That's why some call them fairy paths.
These roads have long been well traveled paths. More than just physical routes, they exist between the realms of life and death, the known and the unknown, which adds to both the reverence and the fear surrounding them.
These roads often ran past ancient burial mounds, stone circles, and sacred wells, places touched by the other world. Time behaves strangely here. Someone wandering onto a fairy road might feel lost, disoriented, or even pulled into realms they were never meant. Blocking one of these paths was considered dangerous. Homes that were built over them were thought to be cursed, haunted, or worse.
Respecting these paths was crucial. Even blocking with furniture could bring misfortune.
And then there are the ghost lights, corpse candles flickering above the misty ground, marking the passage of spirits. During Samhain, these lights aren't omens.
During Samhain, these lights guided souls returning to the world of the living, becoming part of the natural flow rather than an ominous sign.
Witches would gather along these roads, leaving offerings like bread, apples, honey, or milk to honor the spirits walking these ancient routes. And it's not just Celtic lore. Across Europe, Scandinavia, or even here in America, there are tales of haunted roads and ghostly figures on abandoned paths. Native American traditions speak of spirit trails, paths ancestors use to move between worlds. In Japan, Uba meaning abandoned elder mountains, hold the echoes of those left behind, their spirits walking along after their bodies are gone.
These stories remind us that the concept of ghost roads is universal, reflecting a shared human awareness of the unseen world. Modern witches can honor these traditions by creating symbolic ghost roads in their own sacred spaces.
Paths marked with stones, candles, or symbols, real or imagined, that allow us to step between worlds. Walk them, meditate on them, invite your ancestors or guides to travel with you. Leave offerings along the way. You can leave things like coins, food, tokens, or charms to honor the dead and the unseen forces moving along these roads.
You can symbolically walk these roads, focusing on the spirits of the past, visualizing yourself traveling between worlds. Ghost roads are more than folklore. They represent a bridge between the living and the dead, offering insight, clarity, and spiritual connection.
As Samhain approaches and the veil thins, walk these paths, step into the unknown, connect with those who came before. Let the energy of the dead guide you. These roads, these paths, they're more than folklore. They're a bridge between worlds, a reminder of the unseen, a chance to journey spiritually, to gain insight, clarity, and maybe even a glimpse of what lies beyond. So this Samhain, honor the dead, follow the ghost roads, leave your offerings, walk the paths between life and death, and maybe, just maybe, the spirits will walk with you. Thanks for joining us tonight. Be sure to let us know in the comments if you've ever walked a haunted road or felt the presence of a ghostly path. Plus, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And may your Samhain be shadowed in wisdom, touched by the spirits, and alive with powerful magic.